What is up, Big Head Baseball? Happy Thursday night. Got our last slate of games tonight. If anyone's in the chat already, let me know if you could hear me okay. Alright, sounds like we are good to go. First matchup tonight is going to be the Jokers versus the Steamers. Steamers the home team tonight. So we'll start with the lineups for the Jokers. Alright, batting first is Spud Perkins. Then we have Gunny McGuire in right, Mr. Hugo catching, Mike Twinscrew at first, batting cleanup. 5-6-7, we have Krieg, Britton, and Lickenhomp. Johnny Rocker at second, batting 8th, and then finally we have Steele, the pitcher, batting 9th. Steele with a 5.3 ERA on the season so far, so not great, but you know, you can't complain. Alright, let's see the Steamers now. For the Steamers, we have Dick Avery leading off, playing left field. Holden Tudix at short, Daddy Davis at first, Chumbawamba cleanup playing center field, Hammer, Muldoon, and Longtree 5-6-7, Monsoon batting 8th and catching, and then Dusty T in the 9th spot as the pitcher. 9.2 ERA in the season so far for Dusty T, so definitely looking to shake off some woes and get some good innings under his belt here. Alright, let's head to Cleveland, and this game is brought to you by the Cleveland Board of Tourism.
Fun times in Cleveland today, Cleveland!
Alright, here come the Jokers in the top of the first. We're going to see Perkins, McGuire, and Hugo facing T.
The center fielder, number 4.
Yuria knows the line. Classic video. Alright, and we're off. Big swing there at a low pitch. And T floats a curveball high and gets the outside edge. That one looked like it might have been outside. Get an idea for where the umpire is going to be calling things today. So that's a quick out number 1 here. Here comes Gunny swinging at the first one. Down and in there on the changeup. Looks like the Steamers are going for the sweep tonight. And Gunny's going to reach on the walk. Good eye there. Here comes Hugo looking creepy as ever. And pick off. Little trouble with it, but no problem. And he's going to try the steal right after that. Pickoff didn't deter him at all over at first, but a weak pop-up is going to keep him there. So here comes Twinscrew with 2 outs and man on first. And he's going to pop it up as well. Let's see if it stays in the field. It's gonna, right over near the seats, but no problem for Hammer. And that's it for the Jokers here. Here come the Steamers. Steamers have not had the best season, but they've got some really dangerous bats, so let's see what they do. Obviously, they've worked over the Jokers so far this week. Avery leading off here, down 1-2. And good take there. And not a good take there. That one was a no-doubter. Leadoff strikeout for both pitchers here. Steele is rocking the forkball, and then all other 3 pitches are ones that break to his right. Interesting arsenal there. That one's off the wall. It's going to be a double here. McGuire fires it in. A couple feet there from clearing the fence. Here comes Daddy Davis. Doesn't get the contact versus right-hand pitcher Trey, unfortunately, tonight versus Steele. Some decent speed on second. Would probably score on any single here. And weak ground ball to first. It's going to move the run over. Twinscrew to Steele, and he has trouble with it. And he's going to get Mojo down. He's going to be tense for that. And now they're going to have first and third with 1 out instead of just a runner on third with 2 outs. That's probably going to turn into some runs here. Let's see what Chumbawamba can do. He puts it through the right side. Just like that, they're going to capitalize. I guess you can't feel too bad because a single there would have scored the guy anyways from third, even with 2 outs, but still. Long ways to go in this inning. Still going to be looking for a quick double play, but Steamers are looking for some more here. Weak pop-up to the third base side. That's going to go foul. Good take there. Full count. See if they send the runners. Runners hold, and it's going to be ball 4. Bases loaded, still just the 1 out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
4 straight batters have reached for the Steamers since that strikeout to start things off. Here's the rookie Muldoon. Only batting 116 or 162 so far this season. And it's going to be a weak ground ball to the pitcher. Going to flip it to the catcher for the 2nd out, but not going to get the double play at first. Muldoon seems like a guy with a lot of potential. Obviously a slow start, but that's a pretty small sample size, so I think we see that name a lot more as things progress. Still bases loaded here for the Steamers, now with 2 outs. Runners are going to go, and it's through the right side again. That hit and run is going to send 2 runners home. Not even a play at the plate. And they're going to capitalize here. Steele almost got away with just the 1 run after all that, but with the 8-man up here, he's given up 3 and he's rattled here in the first. And he's going to recover there. Nice fork ball up and away, and it's going to get a 8-man looking. So the Steamers come away with 3. They got to be satisfied with that. And here come the Jokers, suddenly down real early in this one. Dusty T now pitching with a 3-run lead. Gotta like that run support.
Now batting, the left fielder, number
Quick out there on the grounder. Here comes Britton. Low strike call there. This is with the fork ball. 3 straight fork balls, and he gets him to pop up the 3rd one. Shortstop way out, and gonna be no problem holding 2 dicks. Probably wasn't his ball, but you know, when you're under it, you're under it. You know, those might have been curves. I thought they were fork balls, but might just be the camera angle. Good strike there. That was definitely a curve. Licking hump. Caught looking again. Can't believe it, but that one was definitely a strike. I don't know why you'd even argue with the umpire there. All right, here comes Dusty T. Obviously the weak bat as a pitcher, but with no one on, leading the inning off, he'll be swinging away. Takes strike 1. Another strike there. And weak pop up. Sounded like the pitcher grabbed it. Had a little lag there, but we're back. Here comes Avery. 0 for 1 so far. Struck out in the first. That one's getting fouled. Big aggressive dive there by the first baseman. I don't think that was even had a chance, but love the effort. Glad he didn't break his wrist on the wall there. And here comes Tudix, who started that rally off with the double last inning. Weak ground ball this time. Shortstop charging, bare hand over to first and barely out. Real close play, and good job there by Licking Hump. I don't think that's an out if she gloves it, so good choice to go bare hand there.
The second baseman, number 55.
Johnny Rocker up here. Jokers are finally back to the top of their lineup here. T is already locked in for the Steamers. 2 Ks, just the 1 walk. And that'll be a single up the middle. Signs of life for the Jokers. They knock T back down to neutral. Here comes Steele, probably looking to bunt the runner over. Shows bunt, pulls back, takes strike one. Just missed there, 1-1 count. Shows bunt again, takes another strike. Got to keep this one fair. Another good take, 2-2. 3-2. Don't want to walk him here. Runner goes, and he's swinging away, and it's way back left field. That one might have a chance. It's at the wall. It's in the first row of the seats. That's a home run by the pitcher. Wow, showing bunt that whole at bat. Gets to the full count, and I think he knew a meaty pitch was coming and swinging away. Just like that, the Jokers are going to get two on a home run by the pitcher. Especially with a pitcher who I think was either probably tense at that point. That is not something you see every day. And we got ourselves a one-run ball game here. Single up the middle again. Jokers are trying to tie this thing up early. T was rolling, and you give up a home run to the pitcher like that, and it'll just shake you up for the rest of the game. Here's Gunny. He was taken all the way on that one. 1-1 count here. Runner goes, and weak pop foul. No dice on the hit and run. Still no outs here for the Jokers. Oh, spoke too soon. Another strikeout looking. People just not getting the bats off their shoulders with 2 outs tonight. Here comes Hugo. And he's going to float one to right field. It's back, just the edge of the warning track, and no problem for Muldoon. Fires it back in. Just like that, we got 2 quick outs. Looks like the Steamers might get out of this one with the lead still. See what Twins Crew has to say about that. Ground ball right to first. No problem for Davis, and that's going to be it. But pitcher home run. I mean, Jokers are still down, but it's a serious spark. Here comes Davis. Batting .214 on the season. A little below what you'd want to see for a 3-hitter, but you know, it's all random. 3-0 count. Taken all the way. Strike one. And swinging away at that one. It's going to be back. Gunny retreats, and no problem there. I think it was hit pretty well, but not in the gap, so. And another one hit right at a fielder. These balls are getting tagged pretty hard, but Chumbawamba's going to also line out, this time to the left fielder. Here comes Giancarlo Hammer. Walk on the day so far. Takes a curveball for strike one. Quickly down 0-2. And fights one off, straight back. Lick and hump at short. Lefty throw to first. That's out number 3. Here we got Tom Krieg leading off the top of the 4th for the Jokers. Quickly ahead 2-0 here. And just misses with the cutter. Ooh, just past the dive of the second baseman. That's going to be a single. Leadoff runner on here for the Jokers. Here comes Britton. Hoping to at least move him over, if not get on base himself. And no tag there from Longtree. Oh, he got greedy. Throw to first is going to be late, and went for the tag. He tried to get the double play there and ended up with nothing. You just got to get the out there, but you know, you like the idea. Got some awareness, but didn't pay off for him this time. So we've got a first and second with no outs. Lick and hump on a 1-2 count. It's gonna pop it foul. Ooh, another strikeout looking. That was paint right in the bottom corner there. So T gets the first out of the inning. Here comes Rocker. He's going to dribble one to second. Longtree's looking for the double play this time, and at least gets one at second base for the force out. And first and third here. Here comes Steele with this entire source of the Joker's offense today with the home run. See if he can actually add another one on here. 3-0 count. Are they going to walk him? T kind of pitching around him after making a mistake. First time Steele came to the plate. But he pumps in a couple of strikes there. Runner's going to be off at first, and big swing and a miss. That's a good one to swing at, but not as much luck this time. All right, we still got a 3-2 ball game. Here comes Muldoon.
Number 9.
And a pop-up, no problem for the pitcher. Out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 9.
And quickly 1-1 here. Another pop-up. Hugo barely has to move for that one.
Now batting, the catcher, number 14.
And we're looking at just 1 earned run for Steele. That one's back by Monsoon. It's at the wall. Well, make it 2. And that'll be a 4-2 lead for the Steamers. Thing barely cleared. Similar spot to where Steele's home run was. 388 in the first row above that high wall here. And we got ourselves a 4-2 ball game. And they're gonna pinch hit for T here. That's the end of his day. P-Bay swinging at the first one. Big cut, and wow, just like that. 1 pitch for P-Bay, and he's back out of the ball game. Hit it pretty hard, but it's probably the quickest night you could have here.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 4.
Chad is not happy about T leaving this ball game. Piazza Man, the reliever, is in. A lot of fastballs, challenging him here. Another one, 2-2 count still. And it's full. See if he breaks out the off speed. Yep, change up. No problem, lined right at Davis.
The right fielder, number 38.
Here comes Gunny. 0 for 1, reached with a walk. And just high there. Gonna have a 3-1 count here, looking for a good pitch to hit. He's not gonna get it. Ball 4. Down to first again.
Now batting, the catcher, number 99.
Here comes Hugo. Weak dribbler. It's gonna stay fair. No chance to get the runner going from first to second, so they'll settle for the 1.
Number 84.
Here comes Twin Screw with a runner in scoring position, but 2 outs. Piazza Man trying to not give up a run as soon as he comes into the game. I think the chat might explode, at least the Steamers fans. That's going to be no problem for Puma. Nice 4-3 put out, and we head to the bottom of the 5th. Steamers up 4-2 still.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 30.
So as I was saying before the Thermos home run, Steele had only given up 1 earned run because of his own error at first base. Caused those other 2 runs to be unearned. Obviously, with that solo shot, he's now at 2 earned runs out of the 4 that he's given up. His home run would have tied the game 2-2 if could have kept those unearned runs off the board. And a nice stab there by Twin Screw at first. Real quick reaction time, and he made that look easy, but that was a real tough play. Thing was hit hard, and he had to get off his feet real quick for it. Another pop-up here to the catcher. Hugo's got it. He's been pretty active back there today. All right. Joker's coming back up. They're running a little short on time, but still got a ways to go. Here comes Krieg, and he swings at the first one. It's going to be over to center, and Chamba ranges over. Snags another liner. No one's really hitting it in the gap today. Two-one count to Britton. Swings there. That one might have been out of the zone and going to be a weak grounder to Davis. Out number 2.
The shortstop, number 9.
Here comes Lick and Hump. Ooh, good pitch there. Fights off the next one and going to be down 0-2. Good eye there. 2-2. Fights off another one. That was probably going to grab the inside part of the plate, so good to swing at it, but not going to do anything with it. 4, 5, 6 coming up for the Steamers.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 11.
Chumbawamba grounds it to second. Johnny Rocker over to first.
Now batting,
Quick first out here.
baseman,
Here comes Hammer 0 for 1 with a walk. Batting .310 on the season. That's what you'd expect with someone with his attributes. Real good player. Ooh, bad swing there. That was nowhere near the zone, and it's going to be out number 2. Muldoon up, trying to reach for the first time tonight. Hacks at that one and sends it foul, first base side. Better swing there, but again, right at the second baseman. A lot of hard hit balls just finding their way right to fielders today.
The second baseman, number 55.
Here comes Rocker. Piazza man starting to find the zone a little bit more. He's doing real nice with that, I think it's a backdoor screwball. But he's going to give up a single there through the left side.
Now
And
batting,
leadoff runner on for the
number
Jokers.
batting,
Yep,
number
pinch hitter here. Here comes M&M Skittles. That's the end of the day for Steele. Not too bad if you consider that only 2 of those runs were earned, but leaves with the 2-run deficit, and it was his error that led to that, so gotta hope his Jokers can put some runs on the board and redeem things for him. Skittles hasn't swung yet, but here's a 3-1 count. Swings at that one. Gonna be foul, 3-2. See if they send the runner here. Runner holds, and another foul, this time third base side. And that one's nowhere close. You could actually say that that one was.
Just a bit outside.
And we're gonna have runners on first and second here.
number 34.
Jokers have got to capitalize here. No one out in first and second. Down by 2. If they don't score here, it's going to be not looking good for them. Oh, and it's away from Monsoon. Runner's going to move up to second and third. Still no outs. If you're the Jokers, you got to hope to score both of them here. And ball 4. Down to first goes Perkins. Bases loaded, no outs. Now we have the potential for a double play here. Demons will look for one, and they're going to let the run score if it happens. Oh, that's foul right over to the dugout, and can't get there. I think the Steamers would allow for the 1 run, keep the lead, and get the 2 outs out of it if they were to get a double play ball. And the infield is aligned as such. 1-2 count to McGuire. 2-2. Collins has got to throw a strike, and it's going to be a seeing eye single through the right side. Muldoon's throwing it in. Going to hold the runner at third, still with 1 out, or with no outs. So that's a good choice, but Jokers are going to score one and still have the potential for our big inning here. Not after that from Hugo, though. Going to be popped foul. Davis over. All right, so now with 1 out, we really just want to get the tying run home here from third. See what Twin Screw can do. Double play would be devastating here. Hope I didn't jinx it. 1-1 count. Oh, and it's away from Monsoon again. Runners are all moving up. Play at the plate, and he's safe. Wow, real tough inning back there for Monsoon. 2 pass balls. And strikeout here is not going to matter because it's already a tie game. If the runner had stayed on third there with the strikeout, it would be a lot better situation, but we already got ourselves a tie game. Krieg looking for a 2-out hit. Would be pretty devastating if he got one. 3-1 count. And he swings, it's into center. Over is Chumbawamba. That's going to be out number 3, but the Jokers managed to tie. They did get those 2 runs they wanted. And we got ourselves a game. Raccoon's going to jump on the mound. Let's see how he's doing this year. 4.96 ERA. And here comes Longtree, finally getting that contact versus right-hand pitcher trait going. But he's down 1-2 here. And right back to Raccoon over to first for out number 1. He's got that weird sidearm delivery. Here comes Monsoon. You think he's really got to make up for his bad defense behind the plate with this at bat. I don't know how he's not tense. Those are definitely pass balls and not wild pitches. Weak ground ball to lick and hump. Ooh, pretty close there. But out, and there you saw his mojo drop down to tense. Well deserved, unfortunately. He's having a rough one. Although he does have the home run earlier, I think, so. That one's over to Krieg. Lobs it to first, and nice 1-2-3 inning there from Raccoon. I think he threw just about 10 pitches, too. That was efficient. All right, anyone's ball game. Here comes Britton. And weak dribbler foul, 1-2 count. Gotta wonder how much more the Steamers are gonna let Collins go here. Already at 30 pitches. And weak ground ball to first. No problem for Davis. Here comes Lick and Hump. She's tense, over 3. Infield's guarding the lines here. Oh, she's going to finally put one in the gap. That's going to be down. It's going to be at least a double. She's into second. Stand-up double. All those line drives right at outfielders today, and someone finally found a gap. All right, so Joker's runner on second with just 1 out. Johnny Rocker coming up. They've got the pitcher spot next, so it'll probably be a pinch hitter. And that would be the end of the day for Raccoon, unfortunately. They'd love to keep him in, but you really think you got a pinch hit if you get anything going here. Another ball away from Monsoon. Runners up to third with 1 out. And now even a sac fly or a ground out probably score him. Oh, that was ball 4 too. And here comes the pinch hitter for the pitcher. And a new reliever in here, Watson. A lot happening, and we got first and third with 1 out. Double play would be great for the Steamers, and productive out would be great for the Jokers. They just want to scratch across this 1 run. Oh, big cut there in the change by Bigsby, and you just got to put the bat on the ball and give the runner at third a chance to score. That is unfortunate. Watson drops a curveball in for strike 1. Nice pitch there for strike 2. And gets him to cut at 1 down, but fouls it off. 0-2 here. Runner's off. Throw down to second. And Monsoon makes up for it. No damage here, despite the real threat from the Jokers. And Monsoon, after all those passed balls, I think he's at 3, maybe 4. Nails the runner, trying to get greedy. And here we go to the bottom of the 8th. Very up and down day for Monsoon. He's got the home run, the runner caught stealing, but all those pass balls too. I guess any press is good press. After the pop out, here comes Holden Tudix. Knocks you now on the mound for the Jokers as well. Good curveball in there for strike 2. And another pop-up. Out of those today. Shortstop's calling it. And there we go. Lick and Hump secures it, and we've got Daddy Davis in versus the lefty. He'll be looking to swing for the fences here with 2 outs, nobody on. 2-1 count. And fights a high one off foul, gonna be 2-2. Ooh! Floats in the curveball, grabs up and in, right on the corner, and both teams getting out of some jams here.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 4.
Here comes Perkins, top of the order up for the Jokers. If Steamers are winning this one, it's going to be on a walk-off, so we'll see if it stays exciting. Another pop-up, deep short, Tudix has it, and here comes Gunny. He's got a single and 2 walks, so one more time on base and he gets that incentive for 4 times. Let's see what he can do here. Great outing in relief so far for Watson. He's going to get another pop-up, pretty much the same spot as last time. Tudix again, out number 2. He's mowing him down, 1.1 innings pitched. Got the 1 strikeout, and I don't think he's allowed a base runner. Two-one count here. And over to short. Tudix has got it, and he's going to be part of all 3 outs this inning. Here come the Steamers. They just need 1 to win it. Who wants the walk-off? Here comes Chumbawamba. Still can't get RBI man active to save his life. Takes ball 1 high. Ooh. Curveball, or changeup floated in there and looked pretty meaty, but he's not going to swing at that one. Swing at the next one and almost drops it into no man's land there in shallow center field, but no problem for the Jokers defense. Hammer up now, another dangerous bat, and he's going to hit it. It's way back. It's going to grab the wall. He's going for 2. No. Great read there off the wall, and just going to hold him to a single. I think in some ballparks that is a walk-off home run, but not here tonight. He's held to just a single. That's pretty brutal. Can't overstate how nice that grab off the left field wall was there to hold him to a single and keep him out of scoring position with just 1 out. Can make all the difference for the Jokers if they can get out of this inning. But they're gonna give him second base for free anyways on the walk here. Now we got first and second. Steamers at double play depth. And here comes Pumalongtree. And he's going to dribble it weak to second. Not going to have enough velocity to get the double play, so 2 outs here. Monsoon, chance to redeem it all. For a rough day behind the plate, and just a bloop single here would make that all not matter anymore. He'd be the hero. 3-0 count. And he's going to take there on the curveball. 3-1. Ooh. Very close. But a good one to lay off, and it's going to be bases loaded. 2 outs. Gonna pinch hit for the reliever. Here comes Dong. Ooh, grabs the down and away. Strike 1 on the changeup. And a huge swing there. And the runner's heading home. And he's going to be out. Steamers get greedy. I don't know why Dong was swinging at that pitch. But on the pass ball, they send the runners, and the Jokers pay for, or almost pay for, some bad defense behind the plate, and they barely get away with that one. And we head to the 10th here. Kept it real exciting. That was a bang-bang play at the plate. We've got bonus baseball here. Grounder to second. Longtree, no problem. And here comes Krieg. R.A. Dongian now, he's got specialist active. Two count. Weak grounder over to first for out number 2. Dongi with the best ERA in the Steamers pen at 3.21, and that's over 47 innings pitched, so real good season there. And a liner right at second. Longtree snags it before it can grab the ground, and bottom 10. Wonder how many more innings the Jokers can get away with here. Steamers have definitely been threatening more than them on offense. They're going to let Dongi hit. That is pretty bold, but I guess, running out of pitchers in the pen. 1-2 count. Dongy's got decent contact. No contact there though on the changeup. Big whiff out in front of it. And they'll take out number 1, and Avery's coming back up. He's tense after an 0-for-4 start to the game. Really low strike there. I don't know about that. Gets him to pop up the next one. Ball don't lie, I guess. And out number 2. Steamers real big threat last inning, and quick 2 outs here in the bottom of the 10th. Another high strike on the curveball. Really finding that high and in. Same pitch there, high and in curveball, but he's going to bloop into the center. Gonna have a runner on here with 2 outs. Daddy Davis coming in, and here comes Olong Johnson. Another good reliever. Davis has the contact versus right, but he's tense. Runner's off, throw down to second, and he's going to be safe. Aggressive base running finally paying off here. 1-2 count, single could win it. And, ooh, just past the third base bag, foul. 2-2. Just misses there with the 2-seamer. Great eye there by Davis. And, you know, I don't hate swinging at that one. It's a rough looking pop out, but that thing could have grabbed the outside edge for called strike 3. So just a great pitch there. Dongy's still on the mound after they don't pinch hit for him. Basin lick and hump, the lefty here. She's going to pop it way high. It's probably going to grab the seats, I want to say. Yep, first row. And right over to third. Hammer's got a chance to get her this time. No problem on the 5-3 ground out. Here comes Rocker. 2 singles and a walk, looking for that incentive, but also looking just to get the Joker's offense going here. Not going to happen. Pops straight up right to the pitcher. And now number 2. Here comes Johnson. They're probably going to keep him in here. Yep. Teams are trying to keep their good pitchers on the mound. With the bench and the bullpen kind of getting strained. We're into the 11th, and we've had decent amount of subs, so they'll be okay with the weak flare out to second here, so long as they can keep Olong on the mound. Johnson has a 3.96 ERA so far in the season. And pitching here. That one's going to stay foul. Thought it might roll back fair. And the rule, of course, is that if it rolls foul and then rolls back fair, it's a fair ball as long as it's touched in fair territory. That one's off the wall, but going to hold him to a single again. That high but shallow wall there in left center field is really creating some interesting plays this game so far. All right, so they have the leadoff man on. Decent speed at first. Bottom 11. Steamers looking to end this thing. Olong looking to extend the game. And that's going to be a fly out to left. And a little bit is Britton, and out number 1. That's a big out to get. Holds the runner at first, and double play can get him out of this inning. We haven't seen just 1 or 2 double plays this game, so a little trouble there with the pickoff attempt, but Twin Screw keeps it in front of him. Nice curveball there. Muldoon's probably regretting not swinging at either of those. 1-2 count and pitch out here. Trying to defend against the hit and run. And Muldoon just can't get the bat off his shoulder. He's going to take another strike, and down he goes. Here comes Longtree. He's got the contact bonus, but not enough there. Ooh, it was closer to the wall than I thought, but warning track. Britton reels it in, and we are heading to the 12th.
Now batting the center fielder, number 4.
Here comes Perkins. Top of the lineup for the Jokers. Foul ball, third base side. Down 0-2. Way to fight that one off. And through the left side. That was a really good piece of hitting to fight off that 0-2 pitch.
Now batting, the
Jokers
right
with the leadoff
fielder,
runner on.
number 38.
Specialist active for Dongi. And runners going on the first pitch. Monsoon nails another one. He's really starting to make up for those pass balls. He's nailed 2 runners, and hate to make the first out like that for the Jokers. Real aggressive, and honestly, that fly ball to Muldoon probably would have moved him over on the sac fly to third with just 1 out if he had gotten in safe to second. But completely different outcome here. We got 2 outs and nobody on. Chad is wondering if we're going to see some starting pitchers soon. Wouldn't be too surprised. I think each team has probably got a little more life in the bullpen.
Number 84.
They're going to give the free pass. And Twin screw up. He's real tense, and plus specialist. He's hitting at about half power here. 2 outs. Wonder if we see the hit and run again with 3-1 count. Takes a strike, and runner will be off with the pitch. Dongi holds for a little longer, and he's going to be over the head of the second baseman. Runner's rounding second, and he's going to score. Rounding third, it's going to be no play at the plate. Throw goes to third to keep the runner at second, and the Jokers grab the 5-4 lead.
Number 77.
That ball was right over Longtree's head at second. Don't think it was catchable, but you know, you didn't see the jump, and you just kind of want to know. It was a real hard hit, though. Got to react real quick. Here comes Krieg trying to add on with 2 outs. Dongi now on the hook for the loss. Despite a pretty good outing, it's just such a close ball game. No margin for error. Muldoon hauls it in, and Steamers are trailing. Down to their last 3 outs. Here comes Monsoon again. You know he's got to be at the center of the drama with the up and down game he's had. Good eye there. Takes ball 1 on the curve. Ball 2 on the 2-seam. Ooh, 2-seam there. Grabs the outside edge. 2-1 count. And 3-1. No swing. Good eye. All right. Monsoon looking to be the tying run. Probably going to pinch hit for Dongi here. And here comes Prince Yelich pinch hitting. You at least want to move the runner to second here, or you're in real trouble. Long looking for the win. And weak to second, flip to first, and that's going to be a 4-6-3 double play. And just like that, the Steamers are down to their last out. Johnson locked in, 33 pitches. Grabs the corner for strike 1. Avery's 0 for 5. He's got an 0-2 count. This is not looking good for the Steamers. And it's popped up foul. It's going to be grabbed by Twin Screw. Diving catch right next to the dugout, and the Jokers are going to win. They were not looking good in this game, but they kept it close, and they grabbed it right at the end there. Great game overall. We went 12 innings, and that was a fun one. All right, for the Jokers, we have Steele, the starting pitcher, with the 2-run home run, and 2 hits by Perkins. Good night for him. Gunny got on 3 times. Over on the Steamers side, we have Chumbawamba, 2 for 5. Monsoon with a good night at the plate. Obviously had the tough night on defense. And I'm wondering who's going to get star of the game. It's going to be kind of a toss-up at this point. But let's see how the pitchers did. Steele, obviously with the home run, and he gave up a home run. He went 6, gave up 2 earned, but did give up 2 additional because of his error at first. Raccoon got pulled early, and then the bullpen took it the rest of the way, and Johnson got the win. On the Steamers side, we have T with a good short but effective outing, and then decent by the rest of the bullpen until right at the end, Dongi, who was rolling with 3 innings pitch just happened to give up a single run, and it ended up being the one that cost him the game. Unfortunate, but he'll take the loss. All right, let's see our stars of the game. Monsoon, you know, talking about him all game, and he's going to get the first star of the game. Steele, the starting pitcher, is going to get second star of the game, but for his offense. Not often that you see that. And then Holden Tudix, 2 for 5 with a double, run, and stolen base for the Steamers, is going to get third star of the game. So none of the Joker's position players are going to get on the stars board here, but they still won the game. Alright, so exciting one here to start things off on this Thursday night. We'll be heading, well, to International next. Who knows where they even play? Someone could tell me in the chat where the man meets physically play. I honestly have no clue, but it's going to be Empire's man meets. Alright, let's see the Empire lineup here. We've got Merle McGuire at first leading off, Masters catching, Joey Trash Phillips at center, Basher cleanup right field, Thomas Rose, Eric Shun, Fab Freddy, 567, and Tip Tippington, the Fishman himself, batting 8th. Yogi Barr going to be on the mound, getting the start here. Alright, for the meets we have Russ Perry in right, Dangly Sack in left, Orinoco at short, Howie catching, Danks at third, Phillips at first, Bradley at second, Dixie Normus in center, and Baker Martinez on the mound for the meets. Martinez with the 4.24 ERA, pretty good start to his season. And I can't find Yogi on the stat sheet. I want to see his ERA as well, but maybe I'm just missing it. Alright, here we go. Empire Man meets. You guys are saying the meets aren't based anywhere, but come on, like, where's your stadium located? It's got to be somewhere. Someone's got to update the wiki, I guess. And we're off here. Weak swing there on a low pitch by Murrow, and no problem for Howie.
The catcher, number 45.
Here comes Masters. Grabs the edge there. And he's got a 1-1 count here. And big cut there. Another low pitch that Martinez gets him to bite on, and quick 2 outs.
Number 6.
Here comes Joey Phillips. Nice screwball there for strike 1. I like it. International Falls, Minnesota. That could work, but then technically your team name's International, but you're still in the US, so like, doesn't that defeat the purpose? Ground ball to Phillips at first, and 1, 2, 3, go the Empire in the first. Here come the meets. Perry leading off, batting 243 on the season. Yogi Barr on the mound. And a weak pop foul. Ranging over is Masters. No problem for him. Still had some room there before he got to the fence. Oh, international waters, like anything goes basically. Surprised they even play by the same rule book here for the BHB. Pretty much uncharted territory in international waters, so anything can happen. I wonder if the old Atlanta squad would take issue with that, having the pirate theme and all. Here comes Orinoco, batting third, and he's going to send one up the middle, just past the outstretched glove of Tippington. Looking like a fish out of water there. I mean, literally he is. Good effort though. And the Meats will have a man on first with 2 outs. Here comes Howie. Ooh, great grab over at third by Fab Freddy. That thing might have been finding its way foul. It was hit pretty hard, but not taking any chances, and it's going to be out number 3. Here comes Bash at the cleanup man for the Empire. 283 in the season. 7 home runs. That's ranked 2nd so far this season, but he's going to cut out a high pitch there, and down he goes.
Number 17.
Here comes Rose. Not going to get his trade active with the lefty on the mound. Martinez already at 2 Ks. And that's hard hit, but foul. Not a lot of foul territory. It finds the wall. Another pop-up here. Here comes Martinez over. Out number 2. He's looking real strong to start this game.
Left fielder, number 8.
Eric Shun's got the power active. Only 23 pitches so far for Martinez, but he's down 3-0 quickly here. Fastball in there. And he's going to give up his first base runner on the walk here to Shun. Here comes Freddie. Probably high as a kite off that great play on the defensive side last half inning. So high that he's swinging at whatever looks good. That was not a strike. 1-1 count here. Better pitch to swing at there, but he's going to pop it up. Second baseman out, and no problem for Bradley. Here come the Meats again. Donnie Danks looking deadly with that bat wiggle. That's just menacing. See what he can do. Takes strike 2. And hard hit, but right to Freddie. Can be easier than the last one. Over to first for out number 1. Phillips fouls off the first one he sees and takes that one down 0-2 quick. And hard hit, but it's going to stay in the park. Ranging back to the edge of the track is Phillips. No problem. It's like he never drops him, except that one time. Bradley up here. And a 3-0 count. Barr grabs the zone there with the 2-seamer. And through the right side, hard hit. Still no play at first for Basher. Wonder if we'll ever see a 9-3 put out. Guess I can dream. And we got 2 outs here. Runner on first for the Meats. Norma's trying to do something and he won't. Unfortunate, because as the 8-man they'll have the pitcher leading off the next time they're at bat. Not what you want to see, but not the end of the world either. Here comes Tippington. Nice slider in there for strike 1. And hard hit right at second. Here comes the pitcher, Yogi Barr. Baker's only allowed 1 base runner so far. You don't think his second one's going to be the pitcher here. Oh, but it is. Firing up the Jinx machine again, and oh, he's going for 2. Normus up with it. And wow, Barr is in with a double. Empire can only manage a walk so far for the first time through their order, but until they got to Barr, and he's on second base. Merrill takes strike 1. Like to see him take one after hacking so hard his first at bat. And he's going to float one over to center. We'll see if it's deep enough for a sac fly with not the fastest player in Bar, but yeah, slides into third. He's hustling. Wonder if he'll be gassed when he goes back on the mound next inning. Hopefully not. There comes Masters, trying to make Yogi Bar's efforts worth it. Down 0-2, and wow, close one there. Oh, that one's not even close, and down he goes. Bar hits the double, gets to third on the sac fly, and you know, as a pitcher, you really want to score if you put in all that work, but not that time. He's back on the mound, and he's locked in. I don't know, he's looking pretty good. Doesn't look tired after all that running. Wow. Strikeout on 3 pitches there. Here comes Perry. Two 1 count. Weak ground ball over to second. This is turning into an old-fashioned pitcher's duel. Comes dangly sack. Over to short, swinging at the first one again, still no luck. And we're a third of the way through this one. Comes Joey. No RBI man for him. Looks like he's treading water with that batting stance. Thought about swinging at that one, but checks. 1-2. Lays off the high one. Ooh, that one's going to grab the zone, though. Brought it down just a little bit and got him to stare at it again. Baker looking good with 4 Ks already. That's his 3rd base runner allowed. That's 2 walks and 1 hit given up. Having a good game so far, despite that walk. Lots of speed on first. As much as he didn't do anything with it, he did hit that nice double. His teammates couldn't bring him home. And 2-2 count here to Rose. Ooh! Wow. Right in the nuts, and it's going to be safe at first. Can I get a in the chat for Baker Martinez? Let's see if he stays in the game. They're going to pull him. Tyler Weston, he was having such a good start, 4 Ks, and that is just big hit baseball for you. Wow. And that's going to be down the right field line. It's going to be fair, and just like that, Empire going to capitalize. They'll just get the 1 run.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, number 1.
So for the pitcher KO incentive, obviously that hit him in the groin and not the head, but since he immediately came out of the game, I think that still counts. Someone tell me if I'm wrong.
Now batting, the 2nd baseman.
And just like that, Empire going to score another on the ground out. West flips it to first, but he's still going to be tense after that, giving up 2 quick runs. I mean, he obviously wasn't getting warm in the bullpen with how Martinez was pitching. Got to be a little shocked to be on the mound right now. And down to first with the walk. Here comes Barr. He's got the double. Going to capitalize here, but he's got 2 outs. And throws it away to first. Runner holds at third. Could have been trouble there. Ooh, big swing there on the curve. This just in, getting hit in the nuts does count for the incentive. Barr takes a nice pitch there for strike 3. It's like a really good screwball down and in. So because Martinez immediately came out of the game, he'll get that incentive point, and forget who it was, but whichever batter drilled him is going to get the +1 because we just love seeing that. We love some good old-fashioned violence here. Gotta give a +1 for just needless violence here in the BHB. And that one's tagged left field. It's way back. It's at the wall. Ooh, that thing just barely cleared. It bounced back. I think it bounced off a fan. This is about as close as you can cut it there. And Oren's gonna put the meats on the board. They needed it too. You could feel this game starting to slip after losing Martinez. Gets away from Masters there. 2-0 count. Someone in the chat let me know where this series is at. Got the worst memory, I can never remember. Nice pitch there to Howie, and down he goes. Barr looking to capitalize on the momentum after the other team's ace got taken out, but with the home run here and now the single, a little shaky. 2-1 meets, okay.
Number 34.
Meets are trying to ruin some predictions, hopes, and dreams with a win here. Gotta bet a lot of people went split this series. And down to second on the pass ball. Masters having some trouble. Catchers in both games tonight. Not having a good time. 3-1 count. And tries to float in the curveball, but just gonna stay inside. All right, Meats have got 2 on with just the 1 out. And weak over to Rose. Smart choice to dive back into second, not even test it. So now 2 outs here. Normus up. Good pitch there. I think it was a 2-seam down and away. Grab the zone. He's gonna grab it with a forkball there too. Just misses with the 2-seam, and Normus still not swinging. Swings there, and you know, I think he waited too long for a pitch to hit. Had trouble with that one, and Meats only get 1 on the solo shot despite getting a couple runners on after it.
Number 33.
Here comes Merle 0 for 2. Top of the order for the Empire.
Ball, that's outside.
West gave up a couple of inherited runs last inning, so those won't be charged to him. Fortunately, they'll be charged to Baker after such a strong start. But the runs scored nonetheless, and the Meats are still down by 1. Misses with the screwball. And strike 2 there, 2-2 count. Gonna be full, that one just missed. And right down the middle. Challenge pitch, and can't do anything with it. Straight over to second base. Here comes Phillips. And pops it foul. Gonna be down 0-2. West looking to put him away. Nice pitch there. Gets him to line it pretty hard, but a couple steps to his left is Orinoco, and here come the Meats again. See if they let West hit here. Yep, he's at about 25 pitches, so with the starter getting knocked out early, they're gonna keep him in and let him hit. He's down 0-2. Another strikeout here. Barr is close to 5 Ks, I think. It's not showing me on his box score right now. Ooh, way out in front of the, I think it was a screwball there. Some aggressive hacks here by Perry, but he's not hitting the ball and doesn't swing at that one. And another strikeout here for Barr. He's got to be at 5 now. We'll check on it next inning. Here comes Dan Gleasack. 2 outs, he'll be power swinging away. Weak ground ball, but it's to deep short. Rose over with it, and he's going to beat it out. That one looked like trouble just based on where it was hit. Finds the sweet spot in the infield and gets the infield hit. Orinoco's 2 for 2, single and a home run. And that's 3 for 3, another single here. Gonna move the runner down to second. Still 2 outs though. Barr looking to do some damage control here, but he's got Howie up with RBI man. It's a big matchup here. He's at 74 pitches and stamina's pretty low. Big at bat here in the game, and Howie's going to lift it to the warning track. Off the bat, it sounded pretty weak, but it got pretty close. Ultimately, not productive for the man meets, though. Still down a run.
The right fielder, number 64.
Here comes Basher.
Ball, that's low. Outside.
Wonder how much West has in the tank as well. This will be his 30th pitch, and it's drilled. Left center field, it's way back. It's at least in the triangle. It might be gone. And it's over the fence. Empire added an insurance run here. That thing was to the deepest part of the park. Still found its way over that triangle, and Basher with another home run. He's killing it this year.
The shortstop, number 17.
All right, got ourselves a 3-1 game.
No, inside. No, that's high.
Rose looking to add on,
That's down. Take your man.
and West is tense. That might be it for him. Let's see.
Now batting, the left fielder. Now.
Yep.
pitching,
Just had a feeling. Here comes Dank.
33.
Dank actually, I think, left the server earlier today, but hasn't regressed or anything yet, so still productive to have him on the roster here. Let's see how he does for the meets.
That's inside.
Daffy Dank and Donnie Danks,
Ball four.
if it wasn't confusing enough.
Now batting, the third baseman, number
Gives up the walk here.
Ball high.
I mean, Dank's got nothing to lose. He's packing his bags after this game. Meets are really hoping he limits the damage here, but
Ball outside.
you know, his heart's just not in it. 2-2 count here. Fisted over to first base. Phillips has it. Gonna pretty much equate to a sacrifice bunt there with no outs.
Number one.
Get runners in second and third with 1 out. Here comes Tippington. Gonna float this one. It's shallow. Not what you want to see with a runner on third and 1 out. Not gonna be deep enough at all for the sac fly. So they'll have to do it the hard way. Here comes Barr with 2 outs, 2 runners on, and they'll let him swing. Pinch hitter here. You know, if he happened to get a hit, could be 2 runs, but they're staying with Barr. Letting him swing. He's down 0-2, but he'll fight it off. And Weekly in front there. Over first, and just the 1 run for the Empire. Here comes Barr, and yep, now confirming that he does have the 5 strikeout incentive. Gotta say, Martinez was looking like the stronger pitcher to start, but Barr's having a great start, regardless of Martinez's accident, whatever you want to call it. Didn't look good.
Ball, that's up. Foul ball.
Fouled off just into the seats. Oh, big cut and a miss. It's like he didn't even think about swinging at it to the last second. Was never going to be a strike. And Danks is injured.
Outside.
I mean, after letting it rip on that swing, not too surprised. It's like the bat almost flew out of his hands. We'll see if they sub for him after this half inning. Pop foul. It might get far enough to the dugout. Yup. 3-1 count to Phillips. And just misses there. Mojo down for Barr.
The second baseman.
Starting to get into some dangerous territory here with 86 pitches and just the 2-run game. But it is the bottom of the meets order, so. But Bradley says, no way. You bat me 7th, it doesn't matter. He's going to put that one over the fence, and it's going to be a tie game. Looks like the Empire is stuck with Barr just for a little bit too long. I don't think he stays in the game after this. 3-3 game. Empire and Meats got a real competitive series. Honestly, probably the most competitive series this week. Rippers and Knights have been lopsided every single game. Knights blowout win on Monday and Rippers blowout wins on Tuesday and Wednesday. But the Empire and Meats have just been dueling all week. And gets him looking there.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Here comes Dank.
number
They'll let him hit. Demura comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces. He'll be looking for another one here against the pitcher. Breaks the bat and brushes him off inside 2-2. Good contact there, but right to second. Pitcher at least keeps him from getting another strikeout.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here comes Merle, top of the order for the umpire.
Number
Yep, and there it is, defensive substitution. Danks is really hurt with that torn meniscus, and Ivana threesome in at first base, and they'll move Phillips over to third. Not the defensive lineup you usually see for the meets, but it's a close game, and they're trying to get it done.
now batting, the catcher, number 45.
Masters up here with one out, nobody on. Take strike one. Nice change up there, grabs the corner.
That's outside. That's low.
And 3-2 here. Payoff pitch. Got way under it. Edge of the warning track. Russ Perry hauls it in.
The center fielder, number 6.
Here comes Jody Phillips. 0 for 3 today. You know, Joey's supposed to be one of the best hitters on the Empire, but pretty streaky that one. Only batting .210 on the season so far. And wow, just past the glove of the third baseman, and he's going to make up for it with a single here. Not a lot of effort there at third base, but it's one of those tough ones where it's a little too close to dive for and a little too far to reach for. Game of inches here. Speaking of which, lasered, but right at Leasack in left field, and hard hit, but it's going to be no problem. Still knotted at threes. Top of the lineup here for the meets. Perry 0 for 3. Takes a slider there for strike one. And down 0-2. Over to second. Tipping 10. It's on number 1, and there goes his mojo down. Dixon, I'm going to ignore that in the chat. Thank goodness my wife isn't also in the chat tonight. But in the industry, that's what we call bait. And we don't take it. We never take it. We're professionals here. Hard hit through the left side. Third baseman and the shortstop dive, but not going to get to it. There comes Oren. He's 3 for 3, home run and 2 singles. Looking for that incentive here. And for maybe some runs. 1-1 count. Decent speed at first. Hard hit, but foul. Got a 2-2 count here. Ooh, close take there. That one almost grabbed the zone. Full count. Wow. Another extremely close pitch. He's going to take them both, get the walk, and get the 4 times on base incentive. And here comes Howie. He's got RBI man. He's got 1 out and 2 on. Floats in a curveball for strike 1. Demora looking pretty good, but has to control this damage here. Could get ugly if he doesn't. 3-2 count. And gets him to pop him up, and it's going to be right there for Masters. That's a big out there. And here comes Ivana threesome. Defensive substitution after the injury. Not a great bat, but with 2 outs, you got to swing. And she does, but another weak pop-up. They can't decide who wants it. I think it's a third baseman. Yeah, Freddie's got it. Shortstop was running all over the place trying to confuse him. And we go to the 8th.
Now pitching. Number
Dank comes out,
61.
in goes Tuvia. Rose with the bonus to his power on that trait. Gonna capitalize and drop one into center field. Leadoff runner on for the Empire.
Now batting the left fielder.
Here comes Shun.
Number 8. No, that's low.
Good speed on first, and there he goes. Throw it on to second. Ooh, just gets in there safe, and Mojo up there. Good throw by Howie,
That's high.
but his arm's a little low.
Ball 4.
And he's stealing third, and it's into left field. Wow, that's going to score the run, and it's honestly, the walk is going to turn into effectively a double. Wow. Usually only see that one in Little League. That was ugly play for the Meats. No earned run there for Tuvia, but there goes the lead nonetheless. And Empire will be looking to add on with the runner on second. Still no outs. Wonder if the Empire try and play small ball here and just move him over to third. Ground ball or a slack fly would probably do it.
Take your base.
And they'll let him walk anyways. First and second, no out.
Now batting.
I think Howie was amped up after that previous steal attempt, and his first action he's seen behind the plate all day like that, and
Outside.
gave him a little too much adrenaline, I guess, and he whipped that next one into left field.
Inside.
Tippington looking to capitalize.
Ball.
He'll pop it foul. 2-1 count.
Ball, that's outside.
Just misses with the curve. 3-1. Big pitch here. Challenges him with the fastball. No swing. 3-2. Oh! Late swing there on the curve. I think he couldn't decide if it was going to be a strike or not, and it's a big out there. Demora out. Going to get pinch hit for by Little Al.
That's down.
Still a pretty big threat here for the Empire, and it's hit. It's way back to center. I honestly can't see it because it's a little blurry right now, but it's over the fence. I heard the home run noise, and that's going to be 3 runs for the Empire, and those will be earned. Just like that, 6-3 ball game. All right, quality of the stream is back up. Picked the worst time to go blurry on me. Couldn't tell if he was camping it on the warning track or if it had the distance, but it did. Oh, 7-3, my bad. Forgot about the first run this inning. And wheels are falling off here for Tuvia.
Now batting
Another hit there, and
number
Masters coming up. He's
45.
over 4, and he's tense as a result. And the pitch out there. He needs to worry less about the base runners and more about getting a couple more outs. There's one of them.
Now batting the center fielder.
And here
Number
comes
6.
Joey, 1 for 4. See if they steal again here and challenge Howie and also try and get RBI man active for Joey. Looks like they're not gonna. Terrible swing there on the changeup, and they steal here, but it looked like, couldn't tell if it was technically a pitch out or just a ball that was a fastball outside. But regardless, he's gonna get second base. RBI man gets active for Joey. 3-2, and he's gonna walk. I had my mouse over Joey Trash on the soundboard,
Number 64.
and he proved me wrong. Just slow start, he's gotten on his last 2 at-bats. Here comes Basher, already with the home run, looking to do more damage, but just a weak grounder. But the Empire got to be happy with that inning. Now up 7-3.
Now batting the
All right,
baseman,
Meats are really
34.
dug themselves in a hole here. They got 6 outs to go, and they're down by 4. Hard hit right over Fab Freddy's head at third. I thought he might have had a chance at that one. Runner's running for second, and he'll get there. Sliding in. Tippington can't handle it, but it won't matter. A little harder bounce off the ball there, and left might have made that a real close play, but in with a double. Here comes Bradley. He already had the home run. He got mad at me
That's low.
last time he was up when I said Bottom of the order was up. Hit the home run to prove me wrong, but this time he strikes out.
The center fielder, number
Gotta think the Meats need at least to score this runner from second if they want a chance in the ninth. Normus 0 for 3. He's tense. And big swing and miss on the 2-2 count. Looking bleak for the Meats here. They're going to sub for Tuvia. Bob Ross coming in. Big ol' afro. Still a chance to score the runner from second, even though not a bunch of speed there. And it's hit really hard. It's back to the warning track, at least for Bob Ross. It's at the wall and it's gone. A pinch hit home run for Bob Ross. You know, for such a calm persona, he really put everything into that swing, and piece of cake. It's 7-5. With 2 innings to go, the Meats will cut the deficit in half. And still not the best chances to win this game with only 4 outs to go, but definitely a spark here. It's going to make it interesting. Hard hit, but foul. And, wow, just blooped into center. Second and short, both just kind of stared at it. One of those ones where it's hit so weak, but you know you're not getting to it. And bit of a 2-out rally here for the Meats, right when they needed it too. See what Gleasack can do. He's 2 for 4 with 2 singles. And he's going to hit it hard. Is it going to stay fair? Just inside the chalk on the left field side, in trouble with it in left field. That's going to make the difference. Sean can't come up with it, and the runner's going to, instead of having to hold at third, he's going to go home. It would have been a real close play at the plate if Sean had grabbed that one, or maybe the runner would have held, but he whiffs on it big time, and it's going to be another run for the Meats as a result. There's out number 3 finally, and Meats cut into the lead. Here comes Cronkleton. Really looking for a shutdown inning here. Keep it within 1 for the Meats in the bottom of the 9th. Thomas Rose looking real good, locked in with power boost, and he's going to see if he has anything to say about that. Nice first pitch strike on the slider there from Cronkleton. Strike 2. And gets him looking. Out number 1. Kept him low in the zone, and I don't think he was expecting that one. Here comes Shun. I don't know if Crunk will get the hold. Hopefully he gets the win for the Meats, because even if he can keep it scoreless here, it's not going to matter unless Meats come up with a run. At least a run in the 9th to tie.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Pitching pretty well here, just gives up the single. Speed on first. Freddie 0 for 3 with a walk. And that's going to be a weak pop-up. See if he goes tense here. Nope. Stays neutral. Runner dives back into first. And 2 outs here. Last chance for the umpire to add on. Two close pitches inside. Tippington being patient. Runner goes. Howie's throwing down again. And he gets him. He nails him. After that trouble earlier in the game on defense, it's a big third out there. And he's going to go straight from having the pads on to having the bat. He's still tense, though, from that error earlier. And he's also 0 for 4. Needs to get on base here, though. Gunn's still in the game for the umpire, and you got to think they'll pull him after this. That's right to the base of the foul pole. Churn in for second. A little bit of trouble with the throw, but Tippington has it. And the leadoff man on for the Meats. There's the substitution. Hammerhead coming in. I thought, honestly, they were going to substitute right at the beginning of the inning, and they give up the leadoff double. Threesome will be looking to at least move the runner over here. Runner on third with 1 out would be pretty great for the Meats considering where they were just an inning ago. 3-1 count here. And nice pitch there from Hammerhead. Gonna be full. Ooh! I don't think Threesome swung the bat that whole time. And can't move the runner over. Takes strike 3. You gotta swing the bat there. Runner's still stuck on second. And here comes Phillips. Ooh, big cut and another strikeout. Wow, just like that, the Meats looked like they were going to tie the game, and Hammerhead comes in 2 quick strikeouts, and he's about to close the door. Still the tying run on second, the winning run at the plate for the Meats. Bradley already with a home run on the night. Anything could happen here, folks. 2-1 count to Bradley. Big swing. Another changeup. That was nasty. 2-2. And it's a weak ground ball over to short. Rose up with it to first. And wow. Empire going to sneak away with this one. Honestly, the difference in the game was probably that errant throw into left field by Howie. You hate to see it. Final is 7-6. 13 hits for the Meats to the Empire's 7, but that one error is going to cost them the game. All right. Rose with a good night. 2 runs, 2 hits. We also have 2 RBIs and 2 hits for Shun. Freddie had that nice play at third base, and Barr had the good night. He got himself a double. For the Meats, we have Oren going 3 for 4 with the walk, getting the incentive. Gleasack 3 for 5. And Bradley, 2 RBIs and 2 for 5 with the home run. It was looking like a pitcher's duel at the beginning, and honestly, turned into a slugfest. Barr goes 5.1 with 3 earned runs. Demora comes in after, gets the win. Hammerhead gets the save. Martinez goes 3.1, and he got taken out by that groin shot. Really unfortunate. Honestly, could have changed the outcome here. West came in, gave up 1, and Tuvia honestly got the loss after giving up 3. Tough outing. A lot of inherited runners scored for the Meats, but 6 earned runs for them. Sean with a good night gets star of the game. 2 RBIs, 2 for 2 and a double. Warren gets second star, 3 for 4 with the dinger, and Little Al with a pinch hit home run and 3 RBIs gets the 3rd star of the game. Alright, up next we're going to have Knights Rippers, and I need a drink of water, so we'll be right back. Alright, here we go. Knights and Rippers. We've had some absolute blowouts in this series. First game was 11-4 Knights, and then 12-2 Rippers in games 2 and 3. Same score both games. So, see if we have a barn burner to really keep things close for game 4 here. First 2 games tonight have been real close as well, so see if we keep with that trend or if we have another blowout here. To the Bengata Bowl we go. Alright, for the Knights we have Mondavi leading off at short, Brizzo at second, Rodriguez catching, Lambert batting cleanup at first, Outlaw Owens in left, Wes Connors on the opposite side and right, Minnie D in center, and large lad Anthony Layton at third, Bullseye McGillicuddy on the mound. McGillicuddy with a 1.08 ERA so far this year. A real good season so far. Giving Quan a run for his money for the Cy Young after he got shelled yesterday. Alright, for the Rippers we have Bubblegum leading off, Rodriguez in center, West at first, Wheels at third, Schwarbaum's in left, Yomutta at second, Rosario, the hero yesterday, at short, Carlson catching, and Phil Ick on the mound. Let's look up Ick's ERA. I know it's not good. Sorry, buddy. 8.85. Gotta hope with that number you could bring it down at least a little bit tonight. Moved from the pen to the rotation halfway through this season. And we'll see how he does, looking for that first win. And here come the Knights.
Number 88. Ball, that's low. Low.
2 balls to start here from Eck. Gets a strike there on the 2-seam.
No, inside.
Quickly down 3-1. Hopefully he doesn't catch a case of the walks here today. Seem to be their Rippers mentality. But on the 3-2 count, gets a ground out, fights his way back in that one, and gets the leadoff man. Here comes Brizzo. And Brizzo's going to take the first one right back up to center. Not hit too hard, but in the right spot, and got himself a single. First pitch he sees. Here comes Rodriguez. Nice with that deadly lineup, top to bottom. And Ick's already scared of Brizzo over on first. Got pretty good speed.
No, that's high.
Carlson, the rookie,
That's high.
with not the best arm, but he's got some runners out so far this season. But we've seen other teams do like to challenge him on the base paths. Another 3-ball count here from Ick, and he's going to walk him. So it begins for the Rippers.
The first baseman, number 14.
First and second for the cleanup man, Lambert. And here they go, double steal. Carlson throws it down, and they're safe. What'd I tell ya? Now, second and third with just 1 out. They're looking to be at least getting one of those runners home. Got to take those freebies. Another 3-ball count. Is he going to walk him and try for the double play? Maybe not. Full count here. Oh, gets him on the changeup. Huge strikeout there to get it to 2 outs for Ick. Nice recovery. We'll see if he can control the damage with Owens here. Not quite out of the inning yet. Big swing there. No contact on the changeup. And it's going to, just get past the dive of West at first. And the throw home's going to get him. Great play by Bubblegum to keep it just to a 1-run game. West almost had a beat on that ball, but it got through. It was hard hit. Knights will get 1. And here comes Bubblegum right back up. 2-1. Low strikes getting called and high strikes not. That one's blooped into left field, and Vinny D's slow to get to it. And Bubblegum with the speed is going to get into second. That one looked like it was going to be a single all the way. It's a doe in the chat. I'll hit it on the soundboard for you. It was kind of a double play. Quan not happy about it. Bubblegum over to third. Rodriguez able to move his man over. And now the Rippers with man on third and 1 out. They're looking to send him home on ground ball, sac fly even. That one's foul. Gonna hope he doesn't catch it, or that's a free run. Finds its way into the seats. 0-2 count. Just outside. Good eye by Easton. And he's gonna hit it through the left side. That's gonna be an RBI single. Both teams scoring in the first here. Just the 1 out still. Here's Meals Wheels. Batting cleanup. Pick over to first. West not going anywhere. Missed with a screwball, and it's a 3-0 count to Wheels. If you give anyone the green light, it's him, but he takes. 3-1 count now. Takes a nice slider, full count, and good eye there. McGillicuddy was trying to find his way back from that 3-0 count and lost him right at the end. Here comes Schwerbombs. Still 1 out, and first and second for the Rippers. Ooh, they're going for the 1-6-3 double play. That first pitch was a pretty meaty fastball, but Schwerbombs didn't like it. But I bet he doesn't like the second one even more after that. Rippers still get 1, got to be happy with that. Here comes Ick again. Knights are being aggressive with him. Swing at the first pitch. And that one's into right. Bubblegum range is over. No problem. Out number one. D looking to redeem himself a little bit after allowing that single to turn into a double last half inning. Bubblegum is really fast though, so can't really blame him. And he's going to hit it deep to right center field. It's going to get to the wall. Just off the top of the wall. Rodriguez took a weird route to it, but he gets to it quick enough to hold the runner at second.
Now batting, the third baseman.
That one barely stayed in the park. It was almost a home run. It was almost a triple. Just didn't quite have enough to send him to third. Here comes Layton. If it can get through him, he'll have the pitcher slot up next. So, big at bat here. And it's right to second. Mutta over to first. Big second out there with the pitcher coming up. Nick looking to get out of it with no damage, despite it being just a foot or two from a home run. Strike one there. He's pitching straight to him. McGillicuddy down 0-2. And he gets him. Strike three on 3 pitches. No problem for Ick. He's off to a good start.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here comes Yo Mutta. Lefty on lefty here. Takes strike 2, outside edge. And he's going to pop that one up. First baseman over, pretty much playing right where the second baseman was. Lambert says get out of here and takes the ball. Rosario up, had the grand slam yesterday as part of that slaughter. As a potential Rookie of the Year candidate to start the year, was super hot and went cold for a couple weeks, and after that grand slam yesterday, and I honestly think she had a 3-run shot the night before, right back in that conversation. But I'm not biased or anything. Strikes out there. Here comes Carlson. Look at his batting attributes, and then let me tell you, he's hitting over 300 this season. 322 per the stat sheet. He grounds out there though. Gotta love the randomness. Mondavi up. He would have liked to hit last inning, but no RBI chance after Ick struck out the pitcher. Back to the top of the lineup here. Over to Rosario. Yep, Benji is hitting 322 per the stat sheet. Pretty crazy stuff for the rookie. Here comes Brizzo. I think that's his second hit of the ball game.
Now batting, the catcher, number 25.
And fast runner on first. They challenged Carlson earlier.
Outside. Ball outside.
2-0 count. Ick staying away from him, but he's got to find the zone eventually. 3-0 here. Picks over to first. And there was the runner, and it's not going to matter. Just misses for ball 4. And Ick's in some more hot water, but he's done pretty well with the damage control so far. 1 out, and first and second. See if Lambert has something to say about that. And that's 6 straight balls from Ick. Just misses there again. 3-0. Ooh, they gave Lambert the green light. It's going to be floated into deep left, and Schwarbaum's over to get it. And, ooh, close play at third. Way closer than I expected. I wonder if that ball had been fielded cleanly at third, if that would have been an out. Would have been very close. Ick over to first again. I wish he would stop doing that and just pitch the ball. Wonder if they'll try and steal second here. 1-1 count, 2 outs. And Ick gets out of it again. Wow. He's going to come up to the plate here, and he's been in some tough spots, or gotten himself into some tough spots, but still has only given up the 1 run. McGillicuddy's still neutral. It's giving up the 2 hits and 1 walk and 1 run. Ick fights it off, still 0-2.
Ball, that's inside.
And that's going to be strike 3.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 16.
Bubblegum up. He had the
That's high.
double that might have
No,
stayed a
inside.
single in the first. 2-0 count, takes a strike.
No, inside.
And 3-1 here. Hitters count for Bubblegum.
Ball.
Gonna take a big cut, but foul it off. And it's full. McGillicuddy gets him to
Out.
flare it into shallow right field. Second baseman retreats a few steps and no problem. Here comes Benny, also had a big night yesterday with 2 home runs. Kwan was perfect through 3 innings, had retired 9 in a row, and on the first pitch of the 4th inning, Bubblegum got a hit, and from there the wheels just totally fell off. It's pretty astonishing to see.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 10. Ball, that's low.
Kwan in the chat is looking to concede the Cy Young after last night, putting in a plug for McGillicuddy,
That's
who's
down.
also having a good night tonight. Might be the front runner if he can keep things clean today. Keep that ERA around 1. Weak grounder over to second. Yomutter to first. And out number 1 here.
The center fielder, number 12.
Here comes Vinny D. Made up last at bat for the
High.
double he gave up on the defensive side with a double of his own. To get another hit here. Sprays it foul, 2-2. And challenge pitch there from Ick. It's back to the warning track. Bubblegum's there just on the edge of the track.
The third baseman.
Tagged
number
pretty
11.
hard, but couldn't find any grass. And here comes Layton. He's gonna pop this up. Rodriguez over.
He's out.
Bubblegum stomping behind him, trying to scare him a little bit, but no problem for Rodriguez.
Now batting, the first
And here comes West. He has the
33.
lone RBI for the Rippers. Single last time up. And weak grounder to second. Rizzo's got it. West hustling down the line regardless of the weak hit, but still going to be out. Here comes Wheels.
Ball inside.
Walked his first time. McGillicuddy misses with the screwball. And gets the fastball in there. 1-1 count.
That's low.
3-1 here to Wheels. Power hitter. See what he does. Takes a strike. A little too high for his liking. And took a big rip at that one. Don't think he was sitting on the slider, and he pays for it. That's a strikeout. Here comes Schwarbaums. Gonna get good contact, but over to Mondavi. And we got ourselves another pitcher's duel here. That's how the last game started. Empire and Meats, and let me tell you, it didn't end that way if you weren't watching. McGillicuddy swinging at the first one. Not bad distance for a pitcher. Schwarbaum's over to get it.
Batting, the shortstop, number 88.
Strike 1 to Mondavi.
Ball high. Ball. Nope, that's inside.
Ick has allowed 6 base runners through 4 innings pitched, and he's only allowed the 1 run. I'll make it 7.
Now batting, the
Here comes
second
Brizzo,
baseman,
2 for 2 with 2
number
singles.
9.
Rippers at double play depth, and another pickoff. I think that's at least the 4th pickoff by Ick today. Steal attempt and just gets in there. That one was close. Carlson with a good throw, and I guess Ick was right to pick off there. But he's going to get the base anyways. Now runner on second with 1 out. Rizzo looking for another hit. 2-2. He's got tough out going. Fights it off. And weak to deep short. Rosario up with it. Fast runner. It's going to be an infield hit.
Now batting, the catcher, number
Speed
25.
kills. Double play gets the Rippers out of it. Rodriguez looking for the RBI here. 0-2 to him real quick. Infield is halfway. Ooh. Nomada's got it on the dive, but it's not going to matter.
Now batting, the first
Can't get up with it in time and makes the smart play to just go to first with it, and Knights will take the 2-1 lead. Lambert up here. Wonder if the Rippers were at double play depth there instead of halfway, if on that hit would have got out of the inning. You never know, I guess.
ball outside.
3-1 count to Lambert. Ooh, floats it in there. That would have been a good one to hit. He's got tough out going now. Runner not going. Another pick off by Ick. It's a dangerous one to go to second there. And ball 4.
Now batting, the left
Still got
fielder,
just the runner at second with the walk. Holds him there. And adds the runner at first. For 2 on, 2 out for Owens. He's going to hit it over to Yomata. And that's out number 3. Knights just get 1. It keeps it close. Here comes the bottom half for the Rippers.
number 8.
Swinging at the first one is Dixon. Pops it up. Plenty of space for Rodriguez. Out number 1.
The shortstop, number
Here comes Rosario.
7.
0 for 1.
Ball, that's inside.
Misses with the slider. Big cut there. 1-2. She's going to bloop it into left. I think it's going to drop. Finds the perfect patch of grass for that one. Just fought it off, went opposite field, and got herself a single.
Number 39.
Here comes Benji. 0 for 1.
Ball outside.
Looking to do something before the pitcher's spot comes up. And he's going to tag it. Trouble into left center. Big dive there by the left fielder. It's going to get down. Owens up with it quick. Runner's just going to be at third. Looks like Rosario was worried about the left fielder having the play in the ball, so some conservative base running. And pinch hitter coming in. Another runner on third with 1 out situation. And Grant's going to hit it hard. It's back. It's going to be at least a sac fly. Runners were going at the crack of the bat. They knew it wasn't going to be caught, and that's a 2-run pinch hit for Grant. No incentive since he's a bot, but he almost hit that one clean out of Bengata, dead center. Here comes Bubblegum. And he's going to hit it on the first pitch right into right field. And it's going to be first and third. Rippers back where they want to be with another runner on third with just the 1 out. And Benny trying to get the easy RBI. Gotta think McGillicuddy's on a short leash here. 1-2 count. Looking for a strikeout or a double play. Oh, or a pop out. And it's going to be foul. Not nearly deep enough to score the runner from third. And Rippers are hoping that one doesn't matter down the stretch. Still a 1-run ball game. Oh, he throws it away. And just like that, the runner at third is going to score. The runner at first is going to get at least third. Wes Connors finally to it and whips it into home, and huge error there. And the, ooh, wow, diving stab by Teddy Lambert saves another run, but just when you thought the Rippers screwed up and didn't plate the easy run with 1 out, they get a gift from the Knights and it turns into a 3-run inning. It's going to be 4-2.
The right fielder, number 10. Ball, that's outside.
Crozier McCoy in. Facing Wes Connors. Connors with good hustle to get to that ball last inning and kept the second runner from scoring. Weak dribbler here, and that's going to be out number 1.
Number 12. That's inside.
1-2 here from McCoy. Pretty good pitch, but he fought it off, and he's going to get a single out of it. McCoy with the 6.59 ERA. Honestly, had a rough start to the season, and he's starting to bring that down. He's had some good outings. See what he can do here. Layton at the plate. Gotta think the Knights will pinch hit. If they can get to the 9-hitter. 3-1 count. Can't give a free pass with the pitcher spot coming up, but he's gonna do it. Not thrown to Layton, and here comes McGillicuddy, expecting a pinch hitter here. And they'll get it. Here comes Bobby Big Tits. Pinch hitters have been doing a lot tonight. Common thread through these games have been some good pinch hits and some pitchers throwing away balls on pickoff attempts. 2-2 count. McCoy from the stretch. Fouled off, and West is going to injure himself, and here comes Wu. He dove for that foul ball and dislocated his shoulder. Rosario to Mata to Wu just in the game, and he's going to be on the tail end of that double play. Why you would dive for that foul ball, I don't know. And it's going to take West out of the game, and he bats third. But he won't be, that 3 spot won't be coming up for a little bit, because here comes Niels in the cleanup spot. Kelso in now for the Knights. And right to first base. Kelso with a 1.22 ERA. These Knights pitchers, with the exception of a few, are just mowing down hitters this year. Here comes Schwarbaum, 0 for 2. Over to short. And he's going to go down to tense after that ground out. Yomada is up here. Also 0 for 2. Head in the count 2-1. Good take there. Ooh, just grabs the edge, 3-2. And get him to swing. Layton's got it. And scoreless 6th. We head to the 7th.
Now batting the shortstop, number 88.
Here comes Mondavi. Big inning here for the Rippers. Going to try and shut down the top of the Knights lineup. Crozier pitching around Mondavi so far. Throws one in there, 3-1 count. And challenge pitch. Mondavi out way ahead of it. Big swing there. Ooh, just misses, and that's going to be the second walk for McCoy.
Now batting the second baseman, number 9.
Good at bat all around. Here comes Brizzo, 3 for 3. He's been deadly today. See if they try and steal here with more speed on first. McCoy's got him down 0-2, but tough out comes active. Just misses there with the fastball. 2-2. And up the middle. Knocked down by McCoy over to first and just in time. Good adjustment there by Rosario. Big first out there. Rodriguez up now.
Ball, that's up. That's outside.
And gets him to pop up on the 2-0 count. Carlson's under it. All right. Lambert could tie it with a homer. Hope I don't jinx it there. Single would probably score a run as well. Getting late here for the Knights, down 2. First pitch strike from McCoy on the fastball. Tries to tempt him with the screwball and can't get him to swing. Another hard hit ball by the Knights, but foul again. Ooh, gets away from Carlson. Runner's down to third, but with 2 outs and a speedy runner. Might think it might not make a difference. And McCoy gets him looking. Running the outside edge right when he needed it the most. Wonder how much longer they keep him in with coming up to bat and low stamina. It's probably the end of his night, and good outing from him. I think he just gave up the 1 earned run. Rosario now tries to find another blooper. She got one last time and not quite. D charges in for it, and it's going to be out number 1. Carlson had the double last time up, playing out of his mind this week. Nice pitch there by Kelso. And gets Benji to strike out. Here comes the pitcher's spot. With 2 outs, you wonder if they pinch hit here. And they do. Here comes Levi Thames. Might be his final at bat in a Rippers uniform as he's leaving the server shortly due to just commitments in life. We get it. It comes first, but we'll miss you, buddy. And hopefully you don't end your career on that strikeout. Hopefully we see you one more time, but we'll miss you in a Rippers uniform, that's for sure. T-Rex in here. I'm not mad. I didn't want to pitch or anything. It's fine. Put in the bot. Try our odds. Trying for the 6-out save. And a full count here. Owens with a weak grounder to first, and Woo's got it. Out number 1. I can't tell you why they brought in the closer. I really can't. In the 8th, you would expect either myself or Bruce. You never know with this game, but you know, Rex has got the first 2 guys and strikeout to boot. Can't complain. See how he does here against D. D's gonna head into center. Benny back and under it. And we head to the bottom of the 8th. Knights only down 2. Still got 3 outs to go and got that deadly offense. Definitely got ourselves a game. Big swing on the changeup there. Bubblegum way out in front. Nice pitch there. Strike 2. And it's gonna just be foul. Leighton had it. Would have been a close play at first if it was fair. Good take there. 2-2 and gets him to chase. That is out number 1. Here comes Benny, 0 for 3 on the day. Missed an RBI opportunity last time up, but ended up not mattering because of the error on the pickoff. And he's got a 1-2 count here. Pops it up, see if it gets foul, and nope. Rodriguez under it. Here comes Wu batting in east and west spot after he dislocated his shoulder. I'm saying you just got to pop that thing back in, but that's just me. It's not for everyone. He grounds out and we head to the 9th. See if they keep Rex in for the save.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 11.
8-9-1 for the Knights. We'll definitely see a pinch hitter. And a weak grounder. Rosario's over. Goes to first, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, number
And here comes the pinch hitter, Allison Bree. Misses with the first. Back with the fastball, 1-1. Pinch hitters have been killing it today. See what happens. Ground ball to Rosario again. That's 2 outs. Rex's mojo goes up. Mondavi up. Over 2 with 2 walks. Knights down to their last out. And down by 2. Need to at least get a runner on here. Extend the inning. And it's 3-0. Gets a strike in. Rex at 23 pitches. Full count, 2 outs. Payoff pitch. And good eye there by Mondavi. Gonna bring the tying run to the plate. And as a closer, Rex is oh god, it's me. Alright, see if I can get cheeky and steal a save here. Don't get specialist because of the lefty. 1-1 count. Rizzo's having a day, 3 for 4. And grounded, stabbed by Helium over to first, and that's going to be the game. The Atlanta Rippers are going to win the series against the Miami Knights 3-1. losing game 1 and taking games 2, 3, and 4 against the best team in the league. If you're on the power rankings committee, just keep that in mind. All I'm saying. All right, so we're gonna play the Rippers Win theme song for you, and hopefully you could still hear me over that. But we had Bubblegum with 2 hits, just 6 hits total for the Rippers. They got some unearned runs. Knights had a better night offensively if you just look at the box. 3 hits for Brizzo, 3 for 5. Vinny D, 2 for 4. And no home runs by either team tonight. Let's see the pitching. What's up, Crozier? We've got McGillicuddy going 5, giving up the 3 runs, 3 strikeouts. Kelso, great pitching from him. 3 innings and no earned runs. Ick gets the win, first of the year. Helium gets the save. Great hold by McCoy.
Woo.
Just, that's you. No earned runs and good pitching from Rex.
I just came in to say, obviously as commentators we're supposed to be unbiased, but Rippers will win the championship.
I mean, I'm not putting any money on that, but I just want to make the playoffs. Love the optimism, though. It cancels out Vinny's pessimism. Grant with the pinch hit 2 RBI double gets star number 1. Kelso with 3 Ks gets the incentive and star number 2. And Brizzo 3 for 5, running a stolen base, gets star number 3. All right, we are heading to Albuquerque for the last game of Wild Things and Turkeys. Crozier, you hanging out or you just pop in to talk shit?
Sure, I'll stick around for the last game, man. Let's do it.
All right. Why not? Here, you do lineups for me. I'm just parched, I gotta say. I'm getting some more water. So.
Oh yeah, go get a drink, man. I'll cover.
I'll be right back.
All right, for our Wild Things starters, we have the one, the only Bear Hat Man batting off. We got Anthony, Nickens, and Strawberry as our 2, 3, 4. Middle of the order, we got Callywhack Stevens. Our 7 and 8 today is Henderson and Snowball. And our starting pitcher is the one, the only, the Hammer, Alejandro Kirk. Totally butchered that name. It is a really cool sideboard. Yeah, let's get wild. Wild season. And fans in chat. Go crazy. And for our other team today, we got the Turkeys. The one walk-off Homer Bunce Jr. will be starting off. Boy, that was a fun one to call earlier this week. Then we got Ramen, Colston, and Ayala as our 2, 3, 4. We have Tweener Lakes batting 5th, Rising and Thomas at our 6th and 7th. 8th is Kingsley. And our pitcher today is Very Cool. A vacation to Tijuana. Turkeys fans in chat, let's hear it. Gobble, gobble, y'all.
Crozier, I'm going to let you take play-by-play. I just got an intense craving for popcorn, so I will be making that and then eating it, and I will be mostly muted because that's crunchy.
Yeah.
No one wants to hear that, so take it away, and I'll be lurking.
Sounds good, man. Came here as a replacement, get the whole job shifted on me. Let's do it. Ooh, huge swing by Airstrike to start off the at-bat. Another big swing and miss. Takes that one finally. And grounds that one softly foul. He's swinging at everything. He pulled off there. All right, got a full count now. And gets the walk. Starts down 0-2. It's the walk. Great batting there.
Number 11.
Devin Anthony up next. Takes that ball. Swings and fouls that one to the left. Takes ball there. 2-1 count. Man on first. Considers swinging. Doesn't. Probably should have. It was foul either way. Hits that one. It's a blooper. That's going to barely land to get the double play. That was actually really unfortunate. The grounder the fielder there didn't grab the ball. That's going to go foul and won't be played on. The fielder didn't grab the ball, and it unfortunately goes into a double play. That's going to be grounded to Tweener, who... Oh, there's huge issues throwing that one, and it goes from a routine single out to a double. Gave him 2 bases, should have been 0. Got Darryl Strawberry up next. Going to drive home second. And that's a really routine ground ball. Doesn't even get past the pitcher. And he fields it, gets it to first, and that'll end the inning scoreless. We got Kirk coming up next. All right, Bunt's batting off here. Crushes that one, but it might not be gone. No, center fielder Henderson gets it. It's just outside the warning track there. Real good contact. Once you get a good hit, sometimes it's just luck. That one's fouled off to the left. That one's fouled off to the right. See if we can get a foul behind. No, he just takes that one. It's a ball. Another foul. That one was behind. It's the ball there. And straight to the pitcher, who has trouble handling it. And I was not expecting that. Pitcher, I thought he was going to get the run in there, but pitcher gets it to first just in time. So next up we have Ray Colston. Personal favorite name of mine. And they're going to foul out left here.
So I got my popcorn. Let me just tell you. Orville Redenbacher's classic butter and sea salt. I only cooked it for 2.5 minutes. And this shit is like kind of burnt. Just a little bit. I mean, come on, man.
I think my problem with popcorn is I always forget how long I need to cook it each time. And then I burn it. So.
Honestly, tragic. I'm still going to eat it, though. Not burn that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I have no shame.
That's a deep shot. Looks like it's out of here. That's a home run. So they get a 1-0 lead here.
Just that was off the wave decal, 445. That was crushed.
Yeah, yeah. It's just hard to tell when it's in the center of the field because the ball's much longer. So the Wild Things take a 1-0 lead here. Wild Things I know are worst in standings. Where are the Turkeys at? Do you know?
Middle of the pack, I think. Mid to maybe 3rd or 4th? I think 3rd or 4th.
Yeah, I know they're top half. I think Steamers are 4th, so they're probably 3rd on Earth Popcorn. Yeah, #1 enemy of the. Nice fly catch there by Colston. Snowball up to bat next. 2 outs in this inning, top of the 2nd. No one on base. Stream freezes.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, did you get that too?
Yep.
It is also frozen on Twitch, so it's not just Discord. So
okay.
In the meantime, let's talk about popcorn. Oh wait, are we back?
We
are back.
Stream is not.
I'm back. Let me know when you're back. I'll keep going.
Oh no, Discord's fine. Twitch stream is not.
I gotta reload. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, let me check. Swing and miss there.
Chaos over here in the BHB. Alright, I think the stream is back. Can you guys still hear us? Let us know in the chat if you can still hear us.
Yeah, we're good, we're good. What happened? Technical difficulties.
Yeah, come on.
There. The executions will start at noon.
No executions. This is a free league. Start paying, then you can complain.
No, little known fact, every time a stream goes poorly, the commissioner just walks on the street and starts randomly assaulting people. His way of taking out anger.
Sounds normal.
Yeah, it works. 1-1 count, man on first, one out here at the bottom of the second. Takes the strike. And Mojo hits a fly ball there. It's not going to go anywhere. Alley-walk and self-catches. All right, Parker Thomas up next. Last chance for the Turkeys to drive in a run this inning. We'll see what we get. Wild ground pitch there. All right, Kirk doesn't have much control of his own right now, looking to get back in it, and gives up the 4-pitch walk. One of the worst plays a pitcher can do. All you do is raise your pitch count. Usually up to bat next. Got a man on first and second, so one shot here definitely sends someone home, especially a double. Down 1-2 though. For a hit, fouls that one off, staying alive. Someone called the BGs. It's another foul, deep left.
Kingsley's hitting 281. Great rookie season, and we miss him dearly.
Oof.
Right at home with the Turkeys, though.
That was a jinx.
It always is.
Yep.
Now batting the pitcher.
All right, the pitcher Kirk up next. Oof. There's some some deep evil enjoyment I get of watching a pitcher bat because they're just so bad. It's really funny.
Yeah. It's like if they do anything, like even if they hit a grounder and advance the runner, then that's a win.
Yep.
I mean, the
Feels like
expectations are so low, it's like you have nothing to lose, really.
Oh yeah, sure. Feels like it's always like a way to like flex as another pitcher to strike out your opponent because it's the only time you directly compete. But
if you don't strike out the pitcher, it's just a bad time for you.
oh yeah.
Walk him even worse. We did see a pitcher home run earlier today. That was
Really?
nuts.
What game was that?
Oh god, now you're putting me on the spot. I think it
I'm
was
sorry.
the starter for the Jokers. And his
Oh,
name
alright.
starts with a P and I can't remember it.
I don't know any player in this name without seeing their, or in this league without seeing that name, so no worries there. I've only been in the league for like 6 weeks. Like it has not been a long time.
And what an impression you've made.
Thank you.
Now batting third baseman, number 13.
See how the stream's doing. It's fine on.
Alright. Yeah, we're I
It's
think we're
looking
good.
okay.
Yep. Mighty Bunts up next. Down 0-2. Oof.
Big cut and a mess.
Now batting the catcher.
That swing was so whiffed I thought the bat was gonna fall out of his hands. Oof. Kirk is just generating some great swings here.
Seriously.
Yeah. All right, next up we got Nick and Strawberry and him on the only big slap.
Speaking of pitchers at the plate, though, if you are a pitcher and you pop out your bunt, especially if you get a guy doubled up, like I
Yep.
know we say we have low expectations, but if you do that, like someone is going to murder you.
Yes.
That's the
There is. I think there's very few more embarrassing plays than a bunt that just gives up a double play.
top
It's
10
humiliating.
anime betrayals by your own pitcher.
All right. Got 2 flyouts there. Shout out to Mr. Deacon Nickens, one of the nicest human beings I've ever met.
He's a good one.
Just grounded out. So maybe not helping out the team, but definitely helps out the league. That's gonna be a the grounder that's gotten the first down. That'll happen.
Wow, go at him. Just give him a compliment, then just drag him.
He his player actually has been kind of in a slump this week. Very high rated player, but does not put up great stats in the games I watched. I don't know. That's anecdotal. But...
All right, now you have to give him another compliment because now you've dragged him twice. So you
All
gotta
right.
even it out. Let's hear it.
He has great facial hair. Amazing. I love the mustache.
There you go. All right.
Yep.
So it's back to even. Okay, speaking of top 10 anime betrayals,
Alright.
Since like the Super Mega Baseball characters are animated and cartoon, I want to hear in the chat, yes or no.
Is this an anime?
Could Super Mega Baseball, could Big Head Baseball count as anime? I mean, it's got everything. It's got drama. It's got like returning characters.
There's a
betrayal.
plot line.
Is it an anime?
Plot.
Come on, weebs in the chat. Tell me what's good.
Bouncing balls there in between first and right. Let's see what happens here.
We've got one vote for yes to Big Head Baseball is an anime.
And that's gonna end the inning. We got 2 innings scoreless here.
Now batting the third baseman, number 23.
Ooh, that's a cruise.
Killa Skrilla, you're the only one who voted. I want to know, do you have a player in Big Head Baseball and we just don't know your username? Or you just... Do we know who that is?
I don't know. No. Dexter Jackson.
Dexter Jackson. I was going to say, because if you're just someone completely random watching the stream, that makes your vote even more objective.
The polling service.
Joey is dropping out if this is anime. I mean, would we even miss him if he dropped, though? Like, the most underperforming player in the league.
I think league would actually get better, truthfully. Like,
you have got to do a lot of things wrong to get an auto chat in Twitch about how bad you are. I don't know. Like, I am just have the Joey Trash soundbite on my soundboard ready at all times during Empire games.
Can we hear it right now? Spoiler.
I try and save it for the special moments, but you know, it's true now, as it is true during Empire games. Joey is trash.
Joey Trash.
And, you know, the robot computer voice says it too, so if you don't believe me, believe the robot computer voice. She sounds kind of hot too.
That'll be your boss in 15 years, so.
Probably. I just watched 2001 A Space Odyssey.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that is a trippy movie. And it's like 3 hours long.
Yes.
It was a marathon. I honestly... Still pretty good, though. I enjoyed it.
You know what trippy space movie I think is very overrated?
Don't say Interstellar or I'm leaving.
All right. I won't then.
Oh my god. No, don't. It hurts me too much. It's one of my favorite movies.
Do you really like it that much?
I do. And honestly, watching 2001, you could tell it got a ton of inspiration from it.
Sure.
But,
I mean, it's a super important sci-fi movie. Like, it's one of the most well-known.
I just love anything where Hans Zimmer and Christopher Nolan team up. It usually ends up being a pretty good movie. But I don't want to fight, so we don't have to talk about it anymore.
I appreciate it.
But if people want to fight in the chat, by all means. Interstellar, good or bad movie, go.
Yep. Oh, hey, that's my friend Van. Shout out to my boy Van.
Oh, I thought you said that's my friend's van? I thought there was just some, like, van outside your window?
Yeah, I'm being kidnapped, everyone. That was a nice strikeout there.
The first baseman,
Joey Trash.
number 11.
And Devin Anthony up the bat.
Alright, so Quan is saying Interpeller is good. Wonder what his opinion on Interstellar is. Like, how do you type a P instead of an ST? They're on opposite sides of the keyboard, buddy. It's come to that point in the night where it's the 4th game slot and getting a little tired, and you know,
Sure. This is also like this has been a pretty slow moving game.
I know we're just gonna drag people. Sorry if you're
Yeah.
in the 4th game slot, you're getting dragged.
Yep. No, if this heats up, I promise you will get good commentary. But it's been 1-0 for 4 innings. That's gonna be a blooper in between fielders there.
Bloop.
Bloop. That's the term, right? When it lands in between fielders, called a blooper.
Yeah, basically if it's hit weakly, but oh goodness,
Oh.
hit weakly, but sorry, I just had to.
Yeah, that's a double.
And it just finds a patch of grass where no one can get to it in time.
We got the steal it.
Wow.
That'll save the double play there.
Yeah, I mean, they still had time to get it to first, so you might as well flip the second,
Yep.
see what happens, but good time for the hit and run there. 2nd and 3rd with 1 out.
Yeah, they could have. This inning could be done already, but you know the error on the double play ball and all that. And bases loaded.
Yeah, I mean, this puts the double play back as an option, but obviously have to put another base runner on for it.
There's my man, Mojo Rising. Actually, don't know their gender. Might be my woman. I got a 2-1 count. Yeah, no. If Mojo Rising is in chat, what pronouns do you prefer? Oh!
Oh man, I gotta hit it so many times.
Oh.
That was a bad
full
one.
count now. Oh no! Again!
Oh my
That's gonna
goodness.
send 2 runners home!
Wow.
4 errors up to now.
I think I just heard a guy in the stands.
This guy stinks.
Sorry, after that defense, Wild Things, you deserve everything you
was,
got out of that soundboard.
It just hit Twitch. Let's see how chat reacts. Alright, that's a facepalm emoji. Wow. Let's get wild. Alright,
Yikes.
count number 3, but wow, what a costly inning.
They probably still gave him the hit for that because it was so hard hit. I want to know how many of those runs were earned. But also there was that ball in foul territory that should have been caught right before that.
All 3. And walk.
Now batting, the left fielder, number
Harold
18.
Strawberry. Hey, Freddie.
What's good? I'm not stuffing my face with popcorn.
Do you think if you didn't know as many stats, people would realize you're a bad caster?
Wow. He's coming for me now, folks.
Number 27.
You know, a little baseball knowledge and a lot of soundboard goes a long way with our audience.
Oh, the soundboard is a fan hit. People love that thing.
I am also taking... Oh, another one!
Another error.
Oh, wrong one, but we'll go with it.
Oh man,
Honestly,
this whole game is like a '90s animated show. What is happening?
totally hit the wrong shortcut, but it sort of
It
works.
worked.
Anyways, I'm
Ooh,
always... Oh,
Beanball.
ouch.
That's gonna be a walk off the beanball, right?
Yeah, it's
It could've
technically
been
a
a
hit by
run.
pitch, but it's the same effect.
They drove in a
schools.
run off the hit by pitch.
Goodness gracious, this game is tied. So I'm always taking suggestions for the soundboard. I have some that haven't been heard yet because the time hasn't been right. So just when you think you've heard it all.
What kind of scenarios are you looking for?
Let's see, what am I missing? They're pretty generic as far as situation goes, but they're just special ones, and you want to wait for the right opportunity. Look at that, Wild Things are up now.
Yes, Sentinel run on the, I guess we'll call that a sacrifice hit.
I wish I got to use the oh baby a triple more, but not a lot of triples. Wow. Almost out
Yeah,
of shock. I'm going to be a sack fly here for another run.
yep. Sending home second and third. Nice. Well, not sending second home, but.
Now batting the pitcher.
All right, Kirk up next. Got a runner on third. Fiddlestick up to pitch. Sorry, stick up to bat. But
All good. Not surprising with the pitcher up and runner on third. Close game.
I don't know. It's
Ooh.
oh
Oh wait, recovery.
yeah. No, they recovered it just in time.
That was very nice. That could have been bad. That would have been another run.
Yep. Now you have
Alright.
to play the inverse of that sound effect.
No, it's the 7th inning stretch, so we'd like to let you know that this game is brought to you by EE Sports.
E. It's in the E.
That's
Got a
good.
lot of great sponsors.
I know our simmer, Mr. Dong Mattingly, is cringing so hard right now.
Yeah,
Yep.
It's
fly
fine.
out really by the catcher still.
I think Dong has a slightly positive view of me. So as long as I can keep it right on that edge,
Okay.
not trying to be unrealistic here.
Ooh, Mighty bunts for his first hit of the game. Gets that one up the middle for a single.
Yeah, good hustle by Henderson there to keep it to a single. That it's a direct line to that ball, and it could have been a double otherwise. In the minors, you see those balls get by the outfielders all the time. Just painful to watch.
Ramen. I strongly dislike people that pronounce it ramen.
Like the noodles?
Yeah. I don't know if that's what the name is. I assume it is.
Ramen? I have never heard that.
You've never heard that?
No, where are you from? I'm from the Northeast.
I am from the great state of Ohio.
Weird.
Yeah.
I mean, does Ohio even exist?
Yeah, we're the 9th biggest state in population.
Well, I could tell you one thing for damn sure. Delaware does not exist. Not a real thing. It's made up.
Delaware is basically just like suburbs of other cities, right?
Right? It's like just Maryland too. Electric Boogaloo. I will die on this hill. You don't want to get me started on Delaware.
It's like how Santa Clara is technically not San Francisco. Delaware is technically its own state, but it's basically just Maryland.
No. It's not even real. It's made up. I'm telling you, one time, my wife's family is from Maryland, and we had to drive down for Thanksgiving a couple years ago. And the quickest route was through, and I'm telling you I'm doing air quotes here, because you can't see them, Delaware. Like, oh my goodness. Like, they had a state line sign, they had a rest stop. They're like really trying to sell this thing, but I know better. Why would the first state be so lame? Like, they could have had, I just don't believe it. Like,
Well, because it was cool when the United States were being formed, but now that we have like California and Texas or like Colorado, you know, by contrast, it's a really boring and minimal state.
I mean, that's implying that it exists at all, which obviously I
Well-
take issue with. But, you know, if you want to be a believer, I won't deny you.
Why is Delaware even a state?
I'm definitely in the minority here.
Yes,
That's
you
fine.
are. So if someone offers you $1 million for every state you can name, will you, out of principle, just not list that state?
Of course not, because I'd still be walking away with 49 million. Like, come on. I'm not gonna miss the 1 million. It's all gonna get taxed anyways.
Sure. I feel like once you're past like 20, you don't care. You know, like
Now, if you were to say I would have to change my views and believe Delaware was a state for $1 million, I would 100% do that because I would sell out for just about anything.
I see. This is
Got
the
it.
kind of oh, that one's out of here. And the Turkeys are gonna tie this one 4-4. Crushed that thing for 30 feet.
So we've got questions about Montana and Idaho in the chat now. You know, I think they're just very big, and it could intimidate people.
People are just scared of Idaho.
Also, Wyoming, I have actually been to. It's real.
Really?
Remember the solar eclipse a couple
Yeah.
of years ago?
Yep.
I was in Denver that summer. I really wanted to see it, and I didn't have a ride, so I hitchhiked with a nice guy named, what was his name? Kevin. Kevin, if you're listening, and your white Mini Cooper, thank you for not murdering me. We had a great time. True story.
Awesome.
I could put the picture in chat sometimes.
Okay.
But it was a real good eclipse. Like to get to, if I had stayed in Denver, it wouldn't have been the totality, where you could see like the whole thing. And
Yeah.
it's like, I'm not missing this. I'm like, I live in New Hampshire and I'm currently in Denver. Like, I gotta capitalize on this situation.
Runner's heading for third, but oh, barely gets there.
Yeah, that was aggressive. That was real nice.
They better pull good out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's 2 outs.
Ooh, Chungus coming in to face Angle Smith.
New
Bringing the
pitcher,
lefty
new
to
pitcher.
face the lefty.
And runners on first and third. This one could give the Turkeys the lead. We'll see
Yeah.
what happens.
They could put this game away.
Anglesmith. Miss Anglesmith. Ooh.
We have someone from Idaho in the chat? I don't believe it. Rudy, are you from Idaho? Are you an Idahoan, as they say?
Idaho.
I think that's the real term.
Yeah, probably. All right, we're at the top of the 9th in a tied game.
Yeah, Rudy.
Yeah.
I want to know if you're from Idaho. Because
I'll bet.
I just think that's unlikely based on... I mean, how many people are watching this stream right now?
Demographics.
Spud is? Oh, I guess
I mean,
that makes sense, because Spud.
this is a pretty East Coast server, right?
I don't know. I mean, we've got like less than 50 people watching this stream right now, just under. One of them is from Idaho? I guess Spud might not be in the stream right now, but still.
I mean, Idaho accounts for less than 1/50th of the U.S. population, probably.
Oh, yeah.
You know, 1 of every 23 Americans is from New York.
Bro, what is with these fun facts?
I know a lot about geography.
That's geez, I was unprepared. I know my state capitals, but nothing like that.
Ooh, huge swing and miss there. Full count, 2 outs. And
Come on, you gotta lay out for that.
yeah, that ball is the difference between guaranteeing your team a chance to win or not. So, got my favorite infield position up, guard lines, and that's gonna be the end of the inning.
All right, so if the Turkeys are winning this one, it's via the walk-off.
Yep. Mighty bunts, tense. He's no stranger to walk-offs.
Somehow he is a stranger to bunts, though.
Yeah, which is like kind of a contradictory.
Like, what would a mighty bunt be? Like, I feel like if it was a mighty bunt, you would hit it too hard and one of the fielders would grab it and you'd be out.
Is it just a regular hit, a mighty bunt?
I guess. Are we analyzing this too much? Yes.
Imagine he went for a bunt and it just like bounces off the bat and goes out of the stadium.
That'd have to be like Power 500.
Yeah, yep. Sounds like something from a video game. And that's going to be out number 2 minus something disastrous. All right.
Don't jinx it, man.
All right. Well, I always say unless something bad happens, which I think
true.
clears the jinx.
I mean, if we were to be biased Rippers commentators, which we are certainly not, we would want
Yep.
the Wild Things to win here.
True.
Do you know the Rippers? I mean, you know, but everyone else. Did you know the Rippers got swept by the Wild Things earlier this season? And at one point, 4 of the 7 Wild Things wins had come against the Rippers.
And now we just beat the Knights in a series, right?
Yeah. It's
Wow.
all random, man.
Big movements. All right, first and second loaded, 2 outs, 2 strikes,
Oh.
and takes that one. What thing?
Big pitch there. Got him on 3
rough.
pitches and just painted it there. We got bonus baseball again.
Yep.
Love to see it.
I think it depends on the person.
It's true. It's probably past my bedtime.
And fly ball the Kings. Fair hat man up next. 0 for 3 with a walk. Not a great day for pretty good batter. Ball 2. And it's ball 3.
Yeah, he's batting .262 on the season, so underperforming slightly, I would say.
Yeah. And gets the walk. All right, represents the game-winning run on first. Bobbert up next. Not a very good hitter. Got a steal attempt. Oh
boy!
Huge error. Doesn't go for anything, but I'm not sure he would have been safe, so that gave him the
Yeah,
safe
good
run.
good backup there by the center fielder.
And that stops the double play.
That's Shaka. We'll see if he tags. Oh
There it
boy.
goes. Easy.
Yeah, plenty deep enough, even though it was to left field.
All right, Deacon Nickens, 1 of 3 with a single and a walk.
Needs a
And
hit
home
here.
run here. Yep.
That's a great question, why cutoff man there? Why would you not just throw it to third and got nothing to lose?
And that's a hit. That's going to drive home the runner. Bear Hat Man scores.
Look at that.
And Nickens. Tried to make it Italian there.
Dickin Neekins? I mean, based on the other names in this league, you wouldn't be surprised if it was actually Dickin.
Sure. I feel like there's like dozens of names that casters regularly mispronounce and no one has said anything about it. That's like my ultimate fear. Just like mispronounce everyone's name.
I still don't know the official pronunciation for Mario, Cano.
Sure.
And I never will. And that's fine. And I'm not looking to be lectured right now, so don't correct me. I'm talking to the chat, not you. They're all going to
I
spell it out for me. And
oh, it's the first time. So turkeys have 2 outs remaining here. They're down by 1.
7-8 hitters coming up.
Yep. Probably the worst hitters for the circumstance. Out 2.
All right. I miss Skyler so much. I kind of want to see him do it to him here.
And
it might be.
no.
He's safe. He beat it out.
That was crazy.